Hi, Chris here. What we're going to do here is I'm going to demonstrate using the rings, which are just the geometry structures to transmute inorganic minerals to organic minerals and anything inorganic to organic. Remember, when we look at inorganic food and we look at organic food, it's just at the core of it, it's just vibration frequency, and whether something's structured or there's a distortion of structure. When we look at pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, all the things that they're placed in regards to producing inorganic food, that's just distorted frequency, a frequency that's not compatible with you. So you use geometry to make it then compatible. When you do that, you're creating inorganic food to be now organic, and it's a much cheaper way of doing it. There's so many people out there that are wanting to go organic, but it's expensive, right? So this is a little trick, okay? So I'm going to demonstrate this now for you, okay? So here we go. Okay, so I've got a tomato from my garden, okay? I've grown it organically, but there's a lot of spraying happening in the sky too, so can we call it organic anymore? I don't know, but that's why the key is with geometry now and structuring stuff, okay? So we've got 3 rings here, okay, and I'm going to bring them out and explain what they are. Okay, so what we've got here first of all is we've got a neutralization ring. Okay, and what this does, it creates a vortex geometry within it. You'll notice it's made of rhodium metal, which is quite a rare metal, and the prongs go inwards, and what we do is we neutralize anything negative of anything you place on that, whether that's water, food, your body, or anything of that nature, and that transmutes something from a negative form into a more positive structure, so inorganic to organic, right? So we place the tomato on there first, and all it takes is 5 seconds, okay, and that's being structured, okay. Then what we do, we take that off, put that onto a side. We use the divinity ring, and divinity ring activates, so it will activate all the minerals, so it's more absorbable from within the tomato. So what we do is we place it on there, and all it takes is a couple of seconds. It works very quickly. So this is used as a charging ring, okay? The guy that made this, a guy called Wayne Gatos, found that when he placed that on his fertilizer before he fed the plants, you notice that plant just grew vigorously because it activated all the minerals in the fertilizer. He also, when he placed that on the oxygen and acetylene tanks for welding the product, he noticed that the oxygen was dialed up real high. It seemed to activate the oxygen within the tank. So awesome tool. And the last one we're going to use is called a sun ring, okay, for obvious reasons, like the rays of the sun. This is a platinum one, but I sell the ones in gold, gold plated. And this one is also another charging ring, but this really charges it at a very deep level, 9 layers deep, okay. So we place that in there, and that takes another 5 seconds. Okay, another thing about the sun ring is while that's in there, that field of that tomato is going at 22 feet, okay, instead of maybe about a foot. So it broadcasts the energy of anything you place in the sun ring too. And there you have it. So now all of a sudden, if this was a tomato that you bought from the supermarket that was not organic, or you're growing it yourself and you're worried about spraying and the chemtrails and everything like that, all of a sudden you use geometry to make all the things that are negative within this inert, so you don't absorb it, and also make all the beneficial minerals and nutrients within it more bioavailable for you to absorb. So there you go.